minute.
Oh, I can see my daughter.
Yeah.
After everything they've been confronted with,
Hi, gorgeous. Hi, Mum.
finally something care home residents have longed to face.
I'm going to be sat over there,
Yeah.
so if there's anything that you need,
Okay.
Deborah, just you shout for me.
Yes.
This is the first time Deborah Fisher has seen her daughter since March.
This today is like I've won the pools to be able to sit here and talk to her. It's wonderful.
For those who can't meet outside, this will be their window to the world. Last week the government said homes can allow visitors inside. Here they'll use a partition and PPE, so Harold won't be without his son again come winter.
You feel like that you've done something wrong and you haven't. I've never been in prison, but it's like being in prison.
You've worked so hard to get COVID-19 out of your homes. Is it worth the risk now of bringing it back in?
We're doing everything that we can to minimise the risk. COVID-19 is something that I think we almost have to learn to live with. We believe that the transmission risk is as low as we can possibly make it whilst balancing the well-being of the residents.
But it's a balance many are afraid to tip. A survey of 41 care providers for ITV News found only 8 will allow visitors inside their homes. 32 said they wouldn't, with only 15 saying the government guidance is clear and 26 struggling to understand it. And while 7 think the government has handled the pandemic well, 33 believe it has not. And today, a committee of MPs agreed.
The care sector was an afterthought. It was a part of the solution to support the NHS, but then there wasn't proper support in terms of PPE testing or guidelines.
6 and 3, 63.
At many homes, it has been luck of the draw. Here in Sheffield, they lost 20 residents. The owner won't risk a repeat by opening the doors. So you'll only have people outside, no one inside?
No one inside at the moment, no.
Not when she can't get cover for COVID.
It seems to be that the insurance issue is being ignored at the moment, and I think that should have been a priority before we then allow visiting back into care homes and issuing guidance, because that then puts pressure on providers to open probably sooner than they should do.
So all the risk would be on you if you let someone in and they spread COVID?
Absolutely.
You all right?
So for most care homes, if there's any scope to lift lockdown, well, it is just the smallest opening. And the real sense you get from care homes tonight is that they're still so traumatised from the first wave of COVID-19, they just can't countenance a second. In fact, that damning report from the Public Affairs Accounts Committee today demanded that the government come back in September and outline how it's going to protect the sector from a repeat. Things have improved in the past few months. There's now routine testing of staff and of residents. There's far more availability of PPE, but it is difficult for this sector to lift the lockdown when the responsibility weighs so heavily.